Alright guys, it's Thursday, December 2nd. Super calm out. Like 2-mile-an-hour winds. Anyways, I'm back in here set up on this finger that had this block sound on it. Just upwind of, well, really it didn't even matter, in between two thickets. We got in here early this morning. Didn't bump anything coming in, so there's some scrapes on the road above us. They weren't hit last night, so hopefully he makes his rounds this morning. But anyways, I'll be back with y'all after daylight. Oh my God. Got him. You hear me?
Are you there?
I got him.
How big was he?
Oh, he's not that big. He's legal though. I think he's a 10 point. And I think it's the same deer I seen this morning. I had one come by this morning, and God, that's awesome. I get tickled every time, man. People, they're gonna get me. Anyways, this morning I had a buck slip by me, and I was like, dang, you know. Well, so anyways, I was sitting here, and my brother just texted me, and was like, man, I hope you get a big one, and or I hope you get a buck soon or something. Anyways, I had went to Radlin here about 10, 15 minutes ago, and I thought I heard something out in front of me. And I was like, no, probably not. So I put the horns down. Anyways, I was sitting here, and I looked over to my right, and this deer was standing at 40 yards facing me. And he started slipping in, and he got back here downwind of me. He's in here looking for them rattling. But he got down here downwind of me, and I hope you can see it on the footage, but I drew back, and I just made just a little bit of noise. And it got him. He started, you know, kind of looking around and whatever. And anyways, he turned around to head back out, and he didn't make it. All right, well, we just got out of a tree here. Though Matthew's laying on the ground. So, obviously, you seen from that shot, looked like it was a little back. So, when I shot, as soon as I released, I didn't follow the deer with the camera like I usually do, and the reason for that is I was playing in my head, was like, I'm gonna have to give this deer time just as soon as I released, because I felt the air go back. And so anyways, I didn't do that, and the deer piled up at like 40 yards. So let's go check him out. All right, so what I like to do, what I'm going to do, like to or not, is I'm gonna try to actually find my arrow and then see if we can run the blood trail. All right, so just got over here to the arrow. So this deer was about 30, and then straight downhill. Let's see. I don't know if you can see it right there, but that tall tree there is my stand. So like I said, I thought it was just a touch back, and if you could see on that arrow, it definitely looks like there's a little gut matter, but there's a whole bunch of blood right here. We're gonna see if we can figure out exactly which way he ran from here and pick back up on the blood trail. So, but man, it looks like you shot this thing. There's blood all the way back here. And it was up there. Looks like I shot him with the daggum rifle. And here's our I will say, this trail was not very hard to follow. Hey guys, what's going on? So we got this thing drug up the hill just a little bit and got set up here. And so anyways, man, this morning's been wild. It's been a really, really tough 10 days on this public land that we like to hunt here in Arkansas. Come down, I guess, kind of just a little rundown. This is the second shooter I've seen in 7 days in the stand. So it's been rough. There's no acorns. It's been rough. So this morning, starting off right off the bat, I had a decent buck come in, probably about the same size as this one. He crossed me at like 45 yards, and there's no shot. It was too thick. It just wasn't. Could I have probably killed a deer? Maybe, but it was not the shot you want to take. So anyways, fast forward a little while. It's one of those real dew heavy, real dense fog days. And so any of y'all that rattle, you'll notice like your rattling horns don't sound as loud at that time. So I didn't do a whole bunch of rattling. I tried rattling at that buck that came by earlier, and I did it for about 30 seconds. It's like, this is garbage. So anyhow, fast forward to when this deer come by. I had my horns laid over my lap, drying out in the sun. I decided to do a little rattle sequence. So anyways, I did a little rattle sequence there, and I thought I heard something moving upwind of me. And anyways, I sat there for a minute, nothing, went back to rattling, and I put the horns up. And so about 10 minutes later, probably, I had actually just looked down. My brother texted me and said, go ahead and kill a buck. And I laughed and looked over, and this guy was sneaking in the back door. And so anyhow, when you can see him first in the footage, he's out there about 40 yards. And I knew he was gonna, whenever I set up here, I set up with this little drain ditch that was downwind of me. So in order for them to wind me, they were gonna have to come in between me and that drain ditch. And that pinch point there is about 20 yards, maybe 25. And so I looked up and he was making a beeline for it. Well, I don't know if you can notice in the footage because I haven't went back and watched it yet, but when he gets out to about 27, I drew on him. And anyways, when I drew on him, he realized, he heard me, but he couldn't find me because I was, 35 foot up in a tree. He couldn't find me, and he was kind of looking around, and he turned around. As you see in the footage, he started what I call that long step, where it's like they know they need to get out of there, but they need to be quiet about it. And so anyways, I get the camera spun to a hole that I had where I was sitting up there. I didn't have as big a hole as the camera did. I just had, a hole about this big, just a little bit bigger than a basketball. And so anyways, when he hit the hole, he kind of paused or stopped there. And I didn't know, I wasn't going to shoot him because all I had was like a mid-body shot. And then I realized he was slightly quartering away, and I went ahead and took the shot. And guys, I'm sorry I didn't chase him. I wish I would have. But with the shot that I took, I knew it was a little far back, which I was fine with, catch the backside of the lungs. But he turned and he run, and I wanted to watch it to make sure I hit him where I thought I did. And plus, like I assumed I was going to have to leave him for a couple hours, come back, whatever. Anyways, the deer breaks out and runs. I turn around and look at him. I just forgot all about the camera for a minute, and he piled up 35 yards from where I shot him at. So, yeah, man, it's been a rough week, but this is a good way to end it. It's Friday, December something, 2nd, 3rd, or no, it's Thursday, December 2nd, I think. Yeah, December 2nd. And anyway, so I'm off until Tuesday, so hopefully this ain't the last one. I've got one more to go. We're going to try to see if we can make something happen. The last 2 days have been considerably better. I think I went the first 5 days of hunting, and I seen one buck in 5 days of hunting. And the last 2 days, this made the 4th buck that I've seen in 2 days. So it's definitely starting to pick up a little bit. The weather's just been hot. Like today, it's supposed to be 75 degrees this afternoon. And when everybody was talking about that warm front coming in, they wasn't going to hunt, I was actually kind of excited about it because I'll hunt a front, whether it be a cold front, warm front, rain front, it doesn't matter. If the weather's changing, I'm trying to get in the woods. And so anyways, yeah, guys, we was lucky enough to get this done. I appreciate you guys for watching. We enjoyed it. I hope y'all did as well. I guess I'm fixing to get off here and get a knife ready. Hey, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe. We've still got some season left. Going to try to get something else done this weekend here in Arkansas, and if we can,
weekend after next, I'm going to head back to Missouri, see if I can fill that tag. And then the first week of January, God willing, we're going to Alabama. Try to get on some run action down there. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that little bell up top. Like I said, you never know. We're going to be back in a tree dropping some videos. So we'll see you later this week. Good hunting.